Welcome to my final speech. My name is Coda Bowen, and I am a programming major. Here are my 3 goals. I want to know multiple coding languages, such as C Sharp, C++, Python, and HTML. I want to know the first two because they correspond with the gaming engines that I wish to expand my knowledge on, Unity and Unreal. Python is good for social, networking security, and HTML is good for websites. I want to create an indie game while in school, or at least start one, so that by the end I'll have something in my portfolio to show off my skills. I want to learn more about level design. It is something I had no idea I had a passion for until I started school, but now that I'm here, I enjoy it very much and would love to learn more on it. Previous courses and highlights. Oddly enough, zoology was one that stood out to me the most. It made me want to create a game based on wreaking havoc as various animals, similar to Goat Simulator, but I wanted to use unusual animals such as penguins and lemurs and random creatures that you would never expect to kind of take over the world. Not cats. Cats can totally take over the world. Programming classes have definitely been trial by fire, have shown me and reinforce the idea that I love this work. I love programming. I love working from the ground up and creating something completely out of nothing. I love starting at the base, being the base, and then expanding, seeing how much I can push certain aspects such as physics and certain designs of buildings to see what puzzles I can put together and so on and so forth. Which leads into level design, a passion I had no idea I had. And as soon as I got into the first class that came along with level design, I fell in love. It is something I hope to specialize in, or at least add to my degree. And it is an area that has now completely captured my heart along with programming itself. So I'm hoping to fall into more level design classes and get to know it way more than I currently do. Outstanding achievements. This year has definitely been daunting, but I have designed and fleshed out my own mini games and sent them to my friends to test, which is terrifying. And they've brought back good criticisms that have definitely made me think and reconsider how I design or make a couple of things. My first one was a 2D platformer called Gideon's Adventures, where he had to fight various slimes to get to a slime king, because of course the first monster that you ever fight is a slime. And I gave him amazing hair physics, which I'm unsure as to why I did it, but I did it, and it was definitely a highlight for a lot of people. Board games, Devil Strings. This is where I learned how hard it would be on a team, and I'm grateful for this experience. We had to learn how to simplify game mechanics, make sure that our playtime doesn't go overboard, and how to work with each other and step outside our comfort zones. I had to design the board for the board game, and then reinforce rules and various other things. My last one is a level I created for a MMO called Death Cage, or the MMO was not called Death Cage, but the level itself was called Death Cage, where I trapped about 5 players in a room with 2 stories and set them against each other. It was essentially a death match, and learning what type of guns to put in there so that no one would get overpowered, how to balance everything such as the healing properties as well as the shield properties, have enough interesting mechanics to keep people interested in the actual small level itself, and have enough spaces where people can hide and still have fun. That was a lot to learn, but it was definitely worth it. Success, even in the small ones. A new passion, level design. It's a success to find passion. It's a success to want to broaden on that passion and to use it in a way that makes you happy. Motivation to pursue a master's degree. I have stumbled upon that now. Thanks to Devil Strings, I want to lead a team of programmers and learn how to efficiently, there you go, lead a team through the havoc of creating a game all by ourselves. I have actually started a small group of friends so that we can create a game ourselves and hopefully have it for the end of our schooling process, something to put in our portfolios. It's an indie game based on the movement of music, so that shall be interesting. Conclusion, I wanted to thank all of you for having the patience and understanding and acceptance that you've all had throughout this entire class with everybody's schedules and differences, and for being positive and not tearing anyone down, but simply offering someone a new perspective. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you guys in our next classes together.